the brother of Lori Vallow. Alex Cox murdered his brother-in-law. Before the murders and in the middle of Alex Cox's obsession with his own sister, Alex was on the road doing stand-up comedy. This is one of his comedy specials, and it's very important you hear what he says.
Hey, great. How you guys doing? Nice. You guys look good. Maybe wish I was straight.
Oh, he bombed right when he starts off. Let's see if the rest of this is good.
My name is Alex Cox. When I was in the 8th grade, I actually learned that my real name was also my porn star name.
Yeah, Alex loves Cox.
Driving up tonight, I drove out from Queen Creek, and it took me 11 hours. And apparently all the snowbirds don't live out of state, because I was behind this lady, and I'm just thinking, I would really love to drive this lady into a ditch.
Whoa, red flag number one.
It felt better. And I'm thinking, should there be a law that if your maximum driving speed is lower than Nancy Pelosi's IQ, you shouldn't be driving anymore, should you?
So Alex put this video out 14 years ago, and if you don't want no interruptions, because I know people are going to complain about that, you can go back and watch it on his channel, Alex Cox. I'll pull it up here. You can see the full video. Now, he's talking about Nancy Pelosi. I think that shit would have hit harder like these days, so that's a very surprising joke. Let's continue.
Just like, I don't know what you're saying. But we don't have that for a law. What do we have? Photo fucking radar. Give it up if you hate photo radar. I am with you. I was late for an appointment last month. I went hauling ass down to 60. Yesterday in the mail, they sent me one of those photo albums. That shit adds up. I'm lying. Who's got what coming?
I had a picture taken 2 days ago.
Did you? Were you topless like I was?
I ain't gonna lie, this ain't bad comedy, but just knowing this dude and how much of a POS he is. Oh.
Yeah. I had the battery, the lighter, and the clamps. Delightful. Worth every penny. You want to try it? Yeah, you'll want to put one down there.
They weren't lying when they talked about him being a sex addict and all those times that he had Lori just jump on him and they pretend to have sex and stuff. Ugh. You know, it's part of his comedy, but there's so truthful stuff with this comedy.
Remember, counterclockwise. Counterclockwise.
See what I mean?
Oh, you're lefty. Clockwise. Clockwise.
Creep.
We had to stop for gas on the way up here. Stopped at I-17 on Camelback. And is the economy that bad? Some people come and try and sell you shit while you're getting gas. I'm like, no thanks. I'm not looking for a uncovered $20 blowjob, but appreciate it, officer. Need that. I was fortunate enough to do a little jail time last year. I'll confess to you guys. You ever had something that you knew was the right thing to do, but it turns out that later on it was a felony? This is a true story. I found out that my ex-brother-in-law was a pedophile, so I took a stun gun and I discharged it right in his nutsack. And I did. And in Texas, that's a felony.
From what I heard, the brother-in-law he did that to never touched anybody. But if I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments. I'm actually going to do a video on this. I'm actually working on a whole Lori Vallow documentary. Let me rewind that real quick.
Oh, you're lefty. Clockwise. Clockwise. Oh, fuck. We had to stop for gas on the way up here. Stopped at I-17 on Camelback. And is the economy that bad? Some people come and try and sell you shit while you're getting gas. I'm like, no thanks. I'm not looking for a uncovered $20 blowjob, but appreciate it, officer. Need that. I was fortunate enough to do a little jail time last year. I'll confess to you guys. You ever had something that you knew was the right thing to do, but it turns out that later on it was a felony? This is a true story. I found out that my ex-brother-in-law was a pedophile, so I took a stun gun and I discharged it right in his nutsack. And I did. And in Texas, that's a felony.
I think this guy really thought his brother-in-law was a pedophile. And if he was, fuck him, and Alex Cox has a point here. But at the end of the day, didn't he have something to do with killing the same kids that got touched? Like, this is just getting disgusting.
I'm thinking, maybe I'll get a handshake or a parade or something. I got probation. So they arrested me here and they held me out here in jail. And I learned something when I was here at Maricopa County Jail. I learned that I was the only white guy in there that did not consider crystal meth one of the 4 major food groups. Remember the last guy here from Superior? Meth capital of the fucking planet. I think they invented it there. Anyway, Superior, not him. She's just...
You're mean.
Not that mean, I'm a felon. Anyway. So while I was in jail, I also had a religious experience. I found Jesus. I found Jesus Ayala, Jesus Jimenez, and Jesus Garcia. They were all in my cell, and they all shared a bunk. I found out Christmas is wrong. Jesus was not born in Bethlehem. He was born in El Salvador.
Isn't this dude supposed to be so religious? Church of the Latter-day Saints guy right here. Like, what is this comedy, bro? It's like some dark comedy.
He was not a carpenter. He was a roofer, a tiler, and a landscaper. And we're going to have to change some Christmas songs now. Oh, that is... Oh. I just got back from performing for the troops. Give it up for the troops if you would. I love those guys. I didn't go to Iraq. I can't leave the state, so I just went.
Now, I have a feeling that he bombed after that because if you look here, Alex Cox's YouTube, that's all he clipped. So Alex actually did what probably his best part, because if you see, he looked over and had to read what he wrote down and giggled to himself. This dude makes himself laugh. I mean, at the end of the day, there was decent jokes in there, but when you know who this guy is and how much of a piece of shit he is, it's just not funny. I want to compare the difference between him on the comedy stage and then him right after he committed the murder and see if there's any kind of like difference of how he acts and talks.
Today?
Let's go.
How did it get to this?
I don't know, he was enraged.
What's going on? What happened?
Oh. He was talking with my sister earlier.
No, what happened today though? Like just in the last 20 minutes.
He came at me with a bat.
Okay. Was he living here or
No.
visiting?
He came to pick up his son.
Okay, is the son inside?
No. My sister took him to school.
Okay, so it was just you at the house?
Yes.
And he came, what time did he come to pick up the son?
I don't know, 20 minutes ago maybe.
Okay, so you know who he is, let him in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think they were talking earlier, then she left, and then he got into it with me.
Like what? What do you mean?
I don't know, he was accusing me of...
Come on over here. That truck's going to be really loud. What was he accusing you of?
He was just yelling at me.
Okay, what was he yelling at you about?
About my sister because I'd broken up the tussle with them earlier. And he told me not to interfere anymore with them or I'd pay. And he came at me with a bat.
Okay, so he showed up in the house with a bat in his hand?
No.
Okay, so...
There was a scuffle earlier with my sister and my niece. My niece got involved.
About earlier meaning earlier this week, earlier
No,
this morning?
just this morning, before they left.
Before your wife left?
My sister.
Before your sister left?
Yeah.
Okay, who lives here with you?
Nobody. I don't live here. My sister lives here and my niece lives here.
And you're
My nephew.
just visiting?
I was visiting for the night.
Okay, so you're over here visiting your sister and your niece.
Yes.
Okay, and there was a tussle between your sister and her husband.
Yes.
And does the husband live here or no?
No.
Okay.
He lives in Houston.
Okay, is he an ex-husband or just current husband?
They're working on that.
Gotcha. So at some point earlier today, they get into some type of domestic?
Yeah, just this morning, then they left, and then he came at me.
They left meaning who? Both the parties?
Yeah, my sister took my niece and my nephew.
Okay, so they left.
Create some space for him, and then he came at me.
Okay, but did he leave also?
No.
He stayed here?
He stayed.
So you guys are kind of talking in between or what? Who are you? Who are you? No, just go back. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So it's just you and your brother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay. And kind of go through it.
So,
say something like, "Hey, don't touch my sister," or
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he picked up the bat.
Where was the bat at?
In the living room.
Okay.
The guy inside me.
No, I haven't got it.
So text message proved that this is all a lie.
Charles is the husband of the occupants here, but I guess he lives where?
Houston.
You know his date of birth? From Houston?
Yeah.
Is this vehicle here? How did he get here?
Is it here from Texas?
No, that's my sister's car. I think he came in a rental car. I think my sister's in it.
You think your sister's in the rental car? Okay. So you get in an argument? What is it over?
Well, it was over my sister. He was getting physical with her, and so my niece came out with her bat, and then he took the bat away from her.
Wait a minute, I thought you said your niece left.
She did, but this was before.
Okay, so before your sister and your niece left,
Yeah.
at some point your sister and her husband are arguing,
Yes.
verbal argument, and then your niece pulls out a bat.
Well, it wasn't verbal. He was getting close, and she came out to defend my sister with her bat.
Your niece.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she poked at him, and he took it away.
Okay.
And then I stepped in and told them they needed to separate.
Right.
So then my sister leaves with my niece.
And how long ago did they leave? Been like an hour, 10 minutes?
20 minutes maybe, I don't know.
Okay. So not terribly long.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then he's coming back at me, and he's still got the bat in his hand. Like, what are you doing?
And where are you at? Where are
We
you
were
both
in the
at?
living room.
Okay.
And then I turned around, and he hit me in the back of the head with the bat. So I went to my room and got my gun. I always
So
carry it.
you went to your room, meaning the room
well,
you're
I'm
staying in?
Yeah.
Okay, and you brought a gun with
Yes,
you?
yes.
Do you always
Yes.
bring a gun?
I have a concealed carry always,
Okay.
just to be safe.
Hi, who are you?
Alex did not have his story straight, bro. After you retreated and went to get your gun, you could have avoided the situation. He didn't come at you with the bat. If he didn't die, he would have got locked up for this shit too. And then Lori walking up, it's like she's so calm because she already knows what happened. She's not even asking what's wrong with her brother over here.
Are you? Okay, just stand over there for just a second, guys.
And then I told him to put the bat down, and he wouldn't, and he came at me
And
again.
the wife just showed up as well. So you told him to put the...
Yes.
So where are you at?
Back
Where
off.
are you at now? Did you stay in your bedroom?
No.
Okay, why didn't you stay just in your bedroom close
Right
the door?
there, that's where they got him. He should have stayed in his
Is
bedroom.
that something you didn't think about? Or
Didn't even occur to me.
Okay, so walk me through it. So you go back into your room
So I just went
He
back to the
just
living
said
room,
it
"What's
didn't
your
even
problem?"
occur to me.
with the gun in your hand.
Yes. And I said, I want you to put that bat down. He wouldn't do it. And he's like, and he came at me with the bat again after he'd already hit me in the head. So I shot him to stop him.
Okay, and then what happened?
That was it.
Okay. Is it Alex or Alexander? What do you go by? Do you go by Alex or Alexander?
Alexander.
Okay. Do you live
I
at
go
the...
by.
Remember, Alex Cox is his porn name too.
Think that for a second. Where's the weapon at now?
It's in the bedroom.
So after you shot him, you put it back in the room, or?
Yeah, I went back to the bedroom to get my phone.
Okay. And what'd you do with your phone?
That's right here.
Okay. And then what'd you do once you put your gun back? Grabbed your phone.
I cleaned my head up.
After you, was he laying there in the living
Yeah, he
room?
was laying there still, and it just took me a minute to compose myself. I mean, I was just shaking, and then I called.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll call 17 log. Stand by. I don't have engine 2811. Just out of curiosity, how long have you known him? Long?
Yeah, 15 years.
Is that how long they kind of been married, kind of
Yeah.
thing? Do you normally have a good relationship with the guy?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. When's the last time you guys saw each other interacted?
Last time I saw him was when he lived out here before he moved. Oh, actually, last time I saw him was at my house. After my sister split out, he came to my house once.
He is just as calm during this body cam as calm as he is on the comedy special. It's like this was so orchestrated, just like the comedy special is what I'm trying to get to, and just a lot of brainstorming before all this stuff happened. But he's still fucked up in a lot of ways.
3 this morning?
My nephew was at school.
It was just
Yeah.
you, your sister, and the kids.
Yeah.
And then he comes
showed
over,
up, yeah.
and that was about 20, 30 minutes ago, roughly.
Roughly.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
I couldn't understand what you were saying.
No, I just need more units because the wife is out front. She doesn't understand.
I haven't think of that either. My child is there too. So that's the wife and his child. That's regular. Okay. So what about, is this guy visiting? Yes. He's the brother, but the wife he was staying with his sister. Okay. It was I guess it was a domestic this morning, and they left. And it was just him and the brother-in-law. And the brother-in-law hit him in the head with a bat. To his bedroom and grabbed his gun to put the bat down. The guy didn't, so he shot him in the chest. Okay.
I can't believe the police are falling for this right now. They actually believe Alex Cox's story. This is crazy.
So he lives in Santan Valley, just over here visiting.
Oh,
on
okay.
vacation. So husband, I guess, lives in Texas, but I haven't got all that information. But the husband, the deceased, doesn't live in the house. He lives out of state.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So haven't even talked to her yet.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for CID to get here.
Yeah.
See what they want to do. So,
Okay. So do you, so you only live in...
Yeah, Alex, you live in the same city as Lori and you're staying at her house. Let's be real, what you were doing with her. Planning this and having sex with his own sister, man.
You played the role of brother soldier to her lies. Gun in hand, you pulled the trigger, watched a good man die. Charles had receipts, truth taped to his spine. But you cleaned the slate, said it was self-defense, right? The storm was brewing, doomsday in her voice. Lori whispered visions, but you made the choice. You said you saw demons, but were you just blind? Or were you shadows she summoned to buy her more time? Alex, are you resting or running from the truth? Did the poison catch you slipping or karma get to you? You called it protection, claimed it was fate, but the grave don't lie. You opened that gate, then came Tammy and JJ and Sally's sweet soul. A trail of blood for a mission, spiraling out of control. You moved like a pawn, but talked like a king. Did you hear the screams or just silence when you aimed that thing? You married fast, said your vows like a riddle, then dropped dead sudden, no time to riddle. Was it God? Was it guilt? Was it something you knew? You helped them hide bodies, did they bury you too? Phone logs, lies, that cryptic goodbye.